Once my wife and I went on a lunch date right up here at Los Rancheros. Anybody ever been to Los? Yes, I see those hands. God bless you. My Lord, that was most everybody. Well, we went on a lunch date. I don't know, this is 5 or 6, 7 years ago, and we sit down, and the guy comes over to our table, and he's taking our order, and nice, clean-cut guy had a white shirt on, and khaki pants or whatever, and so when he walks away, I'm like, honey, I think God's telling me something about this guy, and this was her response. Oh, Kevin, can't you just? Really? We're trying to have lunch. I'm like, no, I think God's telling me this guy's name or name of somebody in his family that we're supposed to pray for or something. So when he comes back, I'm going to see if God told me his name. And she said, you better not miss it, because all these people know that we're the pastor of the church down the road. And if you miss it, so she was really encouraging me. And so the guy comes back, and I said, hey, man, does the name Armand mean anything to you? He said, Armand? No. I'm like, man. And so I'm like, are you sure? Think about it, Armand or Armando. And he's like, oh, Armando, that's me. I'm like, that'd be like somebody saying, does the name Kev mean anything to you? No. So he said, oh, Armando, that's me. How did you know my name? I said, well, God told me your name. He said, why? I said, I think he wants you to know that he knows where you are and what you're doing and that he loves you. He was like, oh, wow, that's great. Has anybody ever told you that? No. No one's ever told you that God knows your name? Well, God knows everything, but this is amazing. Hey, he calls some dude over that works there. And so his friend stands there, he goes, okay, what's his name? I'm like, I don't know. It's not like a parlor trick or anything. God gave me your name. So we get to pray for this guy and minister to him. How many know that they will hear? The question is, will you tell?